Hello, assalamu alaikum, peace to you. In this short video, I'm going to explain how our investment opportunity works and also the measures that we've taken to try and look after your capital in the best way possible. So, first of all, when you invest in our Grow Your Savings investment opportunity, what you're doing is actually buying shares in a company that we have set up specially for this purpose. Now, this company has one purpose, which is to finance people's homes. So when you buy shares in this company, your capital is used specifically to buy those properties. Bear in mind, it is not used to pay Primary Finance's salaries or overheads. It goes directly into purchasing those homes. Now, this company is owned directly by you and all the other investors. It's managed by Primary Finance. You don't need to do any of the work. We source the customers, we set up the agreements, and we administer those agreements. But as an owner of the company, whatever profit we make on those finance agreements, you're entitled to a share of that. So when you buy your shares, we make a return on the underlying finance agreements and you get a share of those profits. Now, we've structured it in this way with two very clear benefits. In particular, when you have your money ring-fenced in this way in this separate company owned by you, it means that you are not exposed to the wider risks of primary finance. So for example, later down the line, we may set up another company which we use to do more risky types of business. We'll attract a separate type of investor into that company, and their funds will be ring-fenced in a similar way in a separate company owned by them. If there are any losses incurred in that higher risk company, that won't have any impact on your portfolio. So it ring-fences different types of risks away from each other. Secondly, it means that if, God forbid, Primary Finance was to fail and collapse, your money would not be lost as a result of that situation because your money would be safe within the company owned by you. Because we are administering that company, even if Primary Finance was to collapse, we could continue administering that company regardless of Primary Finance's fate. Any liquidators of Primary Finance would not be able to call on those funds in that company because those funds belong to you and not to Primary Finance. So your money is locked away in a company owned by you and will not be affected if Primary Finance collapses. Now, every finance agreement that we enter into through that company owned by you, the property being financed is either directly owned by that company which you own, or that company has a legal charge over that property, and that is the same level of protection that a bank takes when offering out mortgages. So in summary, the money that you invest with us buys you shares in a company which you own, you get share certificates proving your ownership. That money is not exposed to the wider risks of Primary Finance, and that money does not get lost even if Primary Finance collapses. And on top of that, every property that's financed has the same level of bank-grade protection. Primary Finance. Grow your savings, help the community, buy your home quicker. Assalamu alaikum.